Hey, it's Preston Pugmire. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to set and accomplish goals in 5 steps. Let's do this. Goal setting, everybody has a different way that they're going to do it. This is the way that I choose to do it. And if you check out this video, it goes even more in depth into the process of like setting outcome goals and process goals as you go through this. But this is how you introduce the concept into your brain. And there's a question on here that very few people are asking when they set a goal. Very few. We're going to get to it. It's number 3. The easiest way to do this is to start with, what do I want, right? And so many people don't know what they want. If they say, what do I want to accomplish, then they just stop at, I don't know. They say to themselves, I don't know, and then boom, they hit that dam and they just let themselves get stopped, let themselves get roadblocked. You're not gonna do that because you are watching a Next Level Life video. So here's something really cool. If you don't know what you want, start by asking yourself, what do I not want? What is it that I know I don't want? What circumstances, what situations, what type of relationship, what type of financial situation, what do I want with what do I not want in my body, right? Like, what do I not want? Because if you get stuck, you can list for friggin' days how many things you don't want, and then most often, you can just say, oh, so maybe I would like the opposite. It's just a way to kind of like get the juices flowing, right? So the first step is just to ask yourself, what do I want? Now we're gonna do this in increments of 90 days. What do I want in the next 90 days or less? And then you get to say, like, okay, so when am I going to do this by? Is it going to be like 90 days from now, or am I going to give myself maybe 2 months or something like that? But what do I want? Is it a specific goal, financial goal? Is it a specific weight loss goal, specific relationship goal? Now, you get to be clear. You get to be specific. Because if you just say, I want more money, my goal is to increase my income, then like if you take this to the extreme, then what you can do is you can make $1 more than you made in the last quarter, and boom, you accomplish your goal. Now I'm being facetious, but that's for real. If you say I want to lose weight, okay, go to the bathroom, boom, goal accomplished. Like you have lost a little bit of weight. And so if you get clear around what it is you want, I want to lose 10 pounds of fat. Okay, I want to be at this specific body fat percentage, or I want to make an extra $10,000 in the next 90 days that is on top of my other income. Like, see, now we're getting clear, because check it out. If you go to a restaurant and you sit down and you say, I would like some food, please. What are they going to say? What food? Like, you get to pick something off the menu. Now, in life, we can choose anything we want off the menu of life. I know it sounds like a little like abstract, but for reals, you can choose anything you want, but you have to be clear about what it is, because non-specific goals get non-specific results. A lot of times people aren't willing to set a really specific goal because then they're on the hook. If you set a specific goal, there's nowhere to hide. If you say, oh, I would like to lose weight. Okay, cool. But then if you say, I would like to lose 10 pounds by March 28th, now you're on the hook. And then it gets uncomfortable if you don't reach that goal. So I'm going to ask you to get over that and then set a specific goal. What do you want in the next 90 days? We can do year-long goals later. Right now we're just doing 90-day increments. Number 2, this is where you get to be clear and articulate, what is it? How will I know that I have it? I get to be specific and measurable, okay? How will I know that I have it? Now, with a financial goal, it's very, very simple. I look at my bank account and then, boom, that number is right there on the screen. But there are other things that are a little less, easy to track. Like if you say, I want to increase my relationship with my spouse. Like I want to have a great relationship, great connected relationship. Okay, what are some specific and measurable things that are going to allow you to say, now I've got it? Okay, number 3. This is a question that very, very few people ask, and it is, why? Why do you want this? Is it because you think you should? Is it because you think that somebody else is going to be happy if you do this? Is it because you think that you'll be happy if you do this? Ask yourself this: what will it make available to me? Like if you have a financial goal, what will it make available to you in your life after you hit that goal? An extra 10, extra $100,000, even an extra $1,000. What is it going to do for you? Is it going to make you feel better? I did a goal setting exercise with a group of people just last month, and I asked this girl what her goal was. She said, I want to make $1,000. And I did an exercise with her and with other people in the room where I helped her realize that it's not about the $1,000. It's not about the money, because it's rarely about the goal. What do you want? And then if you ask yourself why, it's rarely about the actual thing. Because I said, why do you want $1,000? She wanted to buy a new camera with that. Okay, what will that camera make available to you in your life? She's like, well, then I'll be able to start my business. Because she wanted to start a photography business. Okay, well, then what will the photography business give you in your life? Why? Why do you want to do that? Well, because I want to be able to, make my own money so that I'm not, being controlled by this other source of money right now. Okay, so what will that give you? Freedom. And so it turned out that, what does she want? She wants $1,000, but really why? Freedom. It's a sense of control, a sense of power. And if you really take a look at the goals that you have in your life, most often they're going to come down to, a couple different things about freedom, about joy, about control, about connection and love. Honestly, especially money goals. So just ask yourself and be honest. Now this is not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, because you're getting really clear on why you want something. And very, very few people ask themselves this question. But number 4 and number 5 are even less asked. But they are often thought of, but not really understood. So what's 4 and 5? After you're clear on why you want it, what it's going to give you in your life, how your life is going to shift and change as a result of that, you got to ask yourself this question. Number 4, what could make me not want this? Now, this is an interesting question. Think of it this way. It's not just about being like, nothing can stop me from this. Nothing would make me not want this. It's not about just rah-rah amping yourself up. It's about getting clarity around potential obstacles. If you're about to drive somewhere and it's winter, and you're saying, okay, I want to travel to this place, it's winter, how will I know that I have that goal? I will arrive at the town. Why do I want it? I want to spend time with my family because it'll make me feel more connected to them. What will that make available to me? That will be like, man, I'll feel like I'm able to take work off and go do this, and I'll feel connected to my children, and I will have a good time creating memories, right? So now you say, what could make me not want this? Now, this is not about creating problems for yourself. It's about being aware of what's going on. Because maybe if it's in the winter time and you're driving, you have to go over the pass, and you're in a 2-wheel drive vehicle. And so what could make me not want this? Oh man, I could feel anxiety if I'm driving with my kids in the car and I'm going over the pass and it's snowing. Okay, so this isn't something to be afraid of, it's something to be aware of. Okay, so how can you then, take that into consideration? Oh, I could get some snow chains, put them in the back of the car so that I have them in case I need them, or whatever that might be. Now, for me, when I was doing this exercise, I was thinking about like a financial goal I wanted to hit with Next Level Life with my coaching business, and how I really wanted to blow this up. And I got down here, what could make me not want this? And I really took a look and I was like, whoo, I got it. The fear of the perceived weight of like having a lot of clients. Because if I have this perception that having a lot of clients is going to mean that now I'm on the hook for delivering a bunch of results to people, that could potentially keep me from doing it, and then I might self-sabotage. But if I'm aware of it, then I can do the equivalent of putting snow chains in the back, right? And I can say, oh, I just get to do a little bit of internal work around why I feel responsible for other people's emotions, why I feel responsible for their results, rather than giving them the steps and being a guide and then holding them accountable. Now that's specific to me, but ask what it is for you. What are the things that might make you not want to do it? They're potential conflicts. You could be like, okay, I want to lose weight, but something that might make me not want to do it is when I wake up and it's cold outside and it's dark outside and I didn't get a ton of sleep, and I might not end up actually keeping my word to myself because it's too early and I know that I'd like to sleep in. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person, it just means that you get to be aware of it and then put things into place that will allow you to create the conditions that create success. Number 5. This is another interesting question. A lot of people don't ask, but it gets you clarity around like what you have to do, how you have to show up, because every goal demands something from you. Think about this. If you have a goal of losing weight or making more money or whatever that is, now what if that goal was a person, okay? And that person came up to you, like you're gonna personify this goal, the extra $10,000 or the concept of losing 10 pounds, right? They come up to you and it's like a person, and they look at you and they say, oh, you wanna be with me? Like you wanna hang out with me? This is what it's gonna take. This is what it's gonna take. This is the game that you have to play, the game of life that you have to play at this level in order to actually be on my team, or to have me come and be on your team rather. So ask this, like, what does my goal require of me? What are the standards that my goal has for me? And if I could talk to, this is a really abstract concept, but if I could talk to my goal, what would it require of me? What would it say that it needs from me? So here's the question you gotta ask. What will it take that I might be unwilling to give? Okay? If you wanna grow social media, you gotta be consistent with your posts. If you wanna lose weight, you gotta change your diet and change your physical habits, change your mindset around something. If you wanna make more money, you gotta put more offers in front of more people. You gotta actually experience the possibility of rejection. That's what it's gonna take from you. Are you ready to play the game of life at that level? Are you ready to play the game of your goal at that level? Because it's gonna require things from you. And what might you be unwilling to give? And it's not about judging yourself, but it's about being aware, so that that's an area you can work on, so that that's something that you can prepare for and plan for, be excited about, get an accountability partner. Now, if you want results in your life, if you want different results, you gotta think differently. Now, if you click down below, I have something called the Blueprint, which will help you take these concepts and put it into actual practice in your life, where you can get clear on the emotional state you gotta have, where you gotta put your focus and your physiology, which actions you gotta take, which beliefs you have to adopt in order to actually get the results you want. So click below, there's a free resource that I give to people. And if it's something that really, really resonates with you, then take a look at what it might look like for us to work together. I can help you accomplish these things. Ask yourself these questions. Get clarity around your goals. Watch the other videos that are on this channel so you can develop the mindset that's going to help you design your life intentionally so that you can create what you want. Because you can take it to the next level. Let's do this. Accomplish. You are distracting me right now. Did I tell you,